Hi everyone, it's Sheena from For the Love of Paper, and I'm just going to show you two journals that I finished, this one today and this one the other day. But I'm going to do a flip through of both of them, and then I have these two and two other journals to list, and I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done. So this one is a one signature cloth. It's sewn cover, little collage I did there. It is just shy of 9, maybe like 8 3/4 by 6. So yep, it's one signature. It's like soft, not it's a Amazon packaging cover that is covered. So then there's this little pocket here with a reading list with some little charms on it. This is more of a writing style journal because I do have a lot of like lined or blank pages in it. And other than this, there's really no ephemera in it. It's just going to be a writing journal. So there are some old, like 1941, some vintage recipes, Edith Holden, this old design for crochet. The digital is by Rachel at Roxy Creations. So again, there's plenty of writing space throughout. Again, a mix of old and new. This is tea-dyed paper, composition notebook, like tea-dyed. And there's just a little tab there. Old book page. Here's a pocket. There's digital, an old page, just an old music page. It's super silky. I like the feel of it. Here's a vintage piece of paper here. I don't know what this, some kind of sewing or something. Digital. There's another tabbed paper. Here's an old book page. I did reinforce with some washi, and then this is just a piece of paper here. A little tabbed out piece of straw paper. These like this one on one side is the digital and the other side is scrapbook paper. So I just covered the other side that was white with the digital. This one I reinforced a little here at the bottom. Digital, more vintage recipe. This is a piece of ledger, book page. Another scrapbook paper with digital on the inside. And again, all digitals are Rachel Roxy Creations. Going back through the other side, you can see, again, like I said, a lot of writing space. There's another pocket here. So I did put in a few pockets. But other than that page, that reading list in the front, there's no ephemera. This is just going to be like a writing journal. So old piece of ledger. Book page. Here's another. This is like an old piece of ledger, but it was the second page of it. You can kind of see the old spot there from like it being like a rusted piece of metal or staple or something. And then I'm getting to the back. I love this handwriting. I think that's beautiful. And then there's just a little label there in another pocket. So that is this one signature. I didn't count how many pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 pages. I need to write that down. So, times that by 4, you need to have that many services. So 29. I gotta remember that for the listing. So yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Like 100. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 120 minus 4. Yeah. 116. I'm a social worker. I don't do math. So anyway, that's this one. I'll use a calculator and figure that out before the listing. And then there's this little one. This is a one signature. The digital kit is pink ephemera by Rachel at Roxy Creations. And I just used one of the images from the ephemera, created this little collage cover. It's scrapbook paper mainly as the base, and then the digitals throughout. So this is one of her digitals. There's just some blank ephemera and book page in there. There's this little pocket here. Then there's decorations on some pages. So this is one of the images that's decorated. This little bird. Sorry, there's a motorcycle going by. It's Bike Week in Gettysburg, and it's also storming, so there's that. Bird, paper clip, and then this is just another piece of the ephemera I tucked in there. This is one of her, I don't know if this is part of the pink or the pink ephemera kit, or it could be one of her backgrounds. But anyway, all digitals in here are Rachel Roxy Creations. Then I just did this little cluster here. Again, I used double-sided scrapbook paper and just pulled the colors in. Made that little cluster. A lot of writing space. So let me go backwards. Like writing space. This can open out as writing space. This is writing space. Again, you can write on here. You can write on here, here. Just tons of writing space. That's another one of her digitals. This folds out, or you can make that a pocket. That one I just kind of left as is. That's her digital on there, strip. This is digital. This is one of the pieces of ephemera, and I just put it on scrapbook paper. Paper clipped on there. This is the center of the signature. This is one of the images, and I just did a little collage here with a label. The Sorry Silk binding I tied on the outside just for the bow there. And then here's some pieces of ephemera that I put a little eyelet in, and then it just clips off, and then you can use it in different places. Here's a piece of ephemera, and that's backed on coffee dye paper. Here I did a little punch on the scrapbook paper. This is another one of the images. In the digital, I just made a little collage image there. Again, planning to write on all of these pages if that's what you want to do, or you can use the pieces. There's another one. This is not digital. This actually is a piece of scrapbook paper, but it's not, what am I trying to think? It's like, it's not from any of a pad. It was a singular piece. So I probably got it like Joann's before they closed or something. So then there's this little image here that was part of the ephemera kit. Here's bird pocket, piece of old book page, and then a tag there from the scrapbook paper. This here is the other side of the digital, and a couple pieces of ephemera. This is an old photo there. These little, I would say they're ladies. I don't know how old they are. They could be teenagers. Teenagers today and teenagers then don't look the same. So that's clipped on there. On the other side is book page, a piece of ephemera, and then I put this little quote here. I actually was sizing these to fit in my new Bible I got for my 40th, and this was just laying here, so I tucked that in there. And in the back there's a pocket with some book page, old book page, and then a piece of the ephemera. So that's this sweet little pink journal. And again, it's Rachel at Roxy Creations pink ephemera kit, something along those lines. But yeah, super sweet, and I really actually had fun doing this. I think people sometimes can be afraid of how to mix scrapbooking paper, but I use the color tones, matched it with her digitals, and sometimes we have scrapbooking paper that's one-sided, so then we can use the other side as the digital, and then I also filled in with double-sided, so there's writing space as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. Both of these will be listed, as well as the other two that I think I showed last week or the week before, but I dread doing Etsy listings, but I'm gonna go do it now. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.